Hey, what's up, RGL? This is cantaloupeme, and I have a nice little run here from Actraiser 2. This is pretty much showing the ending of Actraiser 1 and Actraiser 2 style, and then we're going to hop right into this. This is a little different from Actraiser 1. No simulation mode, a lot of stages with action, and it's very difficult. I'll talk more about the difficulty as we go, but as you can see is what we just saw. The ending of Actraiser 1, just like it looked like on there, right? On. Okay, so, but yep, Tantra's dead, GG, we're done. Yeah, this game is hard. It may be underestimate, it may not. If not, it's not my fault. I do have an injured hand, so I'm working around that too. We're going to be playing on the normal difficulty. And time will start on movement of the palace. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I do the timer. Go. Okay, the first stage is in Dustin. Yeah, this is a brutal game, Retro. It's very brutal. Now, there's no simulation. If you want simulation, play Actraiser Renaissance. But yeah, just a lot of action. You have a lot of movement options to start with. We're going to be gliding as much as possible. Do a little stutter there and manipulate that guy. And he spawned low, good. Now we're already at our first mini-boss. Ow, you weren't supposed to go over there. Come back here, plant. Okay, there we go. So, yep. This is our first mini-boss down. Just concentrate here. And weren't supposed to do that. There we go. So this is our first boss. Most of the bosses are based off of the 7 deadly sins. Oh, I screwed this up. We're gonna see a special attack, I think. Nope, we got him. Yes. Yeah, depending on which direction you hold when you release magic, it does different things. I think there's 6 different magics and a hidden 7th only available in one stage. But as in the difficulty with this game, there's three playable difficulties from the start. Easy, which only takes you to the Tower of Souls. You have normal that we're playing on, and then we have hard that's brutally hard. And if you think that's hard, try difficulty 202. It's a hacked difficulty, and only one person has ever beaten that. Spoiler alert, it was not me. It's PJ. Some enemies have 256 HP. Most enemies kill you in one hit. Yeah. It's a beautiful run, though, I recommend. But now we're on a Benefic, the second stage. The stages aren't too long. But there's a lot of them. I'm just going to do a safe way up here. Yep. A little damage boost here, so I don't risk falling back down. Because nobody likes to fall back down. The sword plant that you saw there is one of the most awesome attacks in the game. It deals a lot of damage. You'll see us hopefully cheesing some bosses with it. And here's the danger noodle. Oh, I missed the sword plant. That's okay. Yep, Danger Noodle dead. Oh, you fired early? Oh, you're firing way too early. Okay, that's cool. Gotta be a little careful here on this boss. This is, I believe, Sloth. It's a snail. I'm just gonna do a little 2-cycle here just to make sure we don't die. Or we'll just die anyway because I screwed it up. It happens. We'll blame that bat for doing that stuff to us, is why we died. So we'll blame that on the bat, not on my poor execution of the boss. Get up there. Okay, so this might be a 3-cycle now since we used both of our magics. Only got 1 magic left. I could go for a very aggressive strat to get the 2nd cycle. I might try it. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, we got it. I'll try to beat this hard game. The only reason I learned this speedrun was because I did a blind playthrough of this on stream and it took me like 12 hours and I was like, nah, that's not happening. We're gonna do better than that. So we did. Now we're on the Madero. Every section has 2 stages. So I recall there's seven places, so 14 stages with, well, 16 total. Yeah, I think it's 16. See if we can hit this glide here. And the bird doesn't knock. Oh, not that bird. Okay, well, we got knocked down by the bird. No big deal. We'll go and get this magic. Speaking of bird, and he spawned high. Ah, come on. Okay, birdie's dead. Let's go and get the backup health over here. It's not much slower. Okay, here's an auto-scroller. Now we can talk a little bit about the mechanics. The sword plant, you are invincible while doing the sword plant, and you're also invincible while doing the dive, which you will see that abused here shortly. So we will be using that to get iframes when we need to. Your shield blocks automatically. I'll show that off here. There it is. It was quick. Yep, there it is. There's her tank. See how we just went right through that spike bar as we were diving? Yep. That's abusing the iframes. You'll see that done a lot in this run. We'll do it again here. Yeah, now this boss coming up, he's got a little weird mechanic. If he spawns a bunch of enemies, you cannot deal damage to him. So we have to kill them first. Now we're going to see some eyeballs. And he's dead. So Madeira went pretty well. Now we're off to the Demon Cave. This cave belongs to a demon, which, so we're going to fight that demon and take the cave. But doing these stages is similar to Actraiser 1, where you're liberating the towns nearby by doing the stages. You just don't have to rebuild the towns as you did in Actraiser 1. Oh. There we go, we deboosted past the spooter. Movement in this game is very difficult. Be smart. It's a PB attempt, not a marathon. I mean, marathon, not PB attempt. Tag on it. My brain is not clicking yet. Going to get this health over here before we face Gluttony. And here we go. I only got one hit on that. Okay. Gluttony dead. Yeah, they did a lot of great detail with this game. It was panned when it was released because, oh no sim mode. Well, you know, not every game can be the same as their first one. And it's still a great game, it's just insanely hard. Okay, so the first 4 stages done. Now we'll go to another continent down here. This is Gratis. It's like a prison. They sort of set a trap for the master. In fact, you will see the entry sign as you go in. Welcome, Master, to your doom. this dive. There we go. I thought I was gonna make it. Now here's a shortcut. You definitely want to take this shortcut. If you don't, you're going to be in a bad time. There's 3 ways to do this stage. That's the way you want to do it. Because if you don't, you have to do a pixel perfect jump up here, and it's very hard to do. I did that in my blind playthrough. It's very overwhelming at first. Now here's our buddy the gargoyle. There's a lot of these in the game. There's a way to juggle them with your down stab, but on normal difficulty you really don't need to do all that. You can just time your swipes. Welcome to... Yeah, that would be great in the voice of Alter Beast. Now we have a spike room. I'm going to try to get this in 1 cycle. We got it. Now we got the boss coming up. Ow, missed the input. I want him on the other side. I want him away from the wall. Oh my gosh. I cannot react today. There we go. You don't want to hit him on the wall, because if you do, he'll activate a little shield around him and it makes it very difficult to kill. This is also the first time I think I've submitted a non-Zelda game for Retrothon, so it's a rare thing. Okay, Gross is done. Now we're going on to Storm Rook. The game changes its formula just a bit here. This, you talk about enemy spam. Wait till you see this first area. See if I can hit him before the fight starts. Yep, oh no, I missed it. Another nope rope. This one's a lot easier. There's like 3 stages I just despise in this game, and this is definitely one of them. And you can do the initial 7 stages in any order, and if you think you're going to get some better upgrades to help, you don't. Oh. Come on, Krabby. Let's get this health down here just in case things go wrong. And look, another gargoyle. See if we can trap him in the corner. Nope. Nope. Bad gargoyle. No, that's bad. Okay, he got out. That was not a nice gargoyle. Oh. Good, we despawned an enemy. There's another one of those like little axe knight things that'll come through the door there if you can avoid the trigger for activating him. It's really handy. There's also spikes chasing us, but we're going too fast for him to catch us, thankfully. Ah, screwed that up. Oh, you didn't block it? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can't get to the boss. And then I'll take a death abuse at the boss. That is the plan. I may not have to now. Oh, what? I disagree. So I guess we're going to take a death abuse there. We just got rejected by an enemy. Aha, that's what I'm supposed to do. That's right. Okay. Well, we made it to the boss. This is Greed. This guy can be a jerk. But he was semi-nice there, not too bad. Well, one death in Stormrook. Could have been worse. At least it wasn't a super costly death. Now we're going to the two shorter stages, the palaces. And then the game gets real. Then the game gets hard, I should say. And now these worms that come up, they don't look like anything in particular. They just, look like worms. So, don't, I mean, they're just worms. I'm not doing the damage boost strat. Come on, Krabby. Come on, Krabby McCrabface. Get over there. disagree with that. Okay, we missed the cycle because we got hit, but no big deal. We'll just wait for him to respawn. These platforms despawn really fast. Just in case you didn't get enough gargoyle action, let's have another one. This is probably the easier one out of the gargoyle fights in the game. Oh no. That's okay. At least we won't die against the boss now. This is Lust, obviously. Ah, I did that wrong. I'm hitting down and Y. There we go. This should do it. Now we're going on to Palace 2. Which is in the same place as Palace 1, but after the snow is melted. There's a lot of great runs coming up on this Retrothon. It's one of the best marathons on for speed gaming, especially retro things. I mean, it's just pure games. Can't go wrong with that. So yeah, definitely watch all week, folks. Several systems being covered. I mean, everything's being covered. Just watch it. You got some downtime, watch it. Okay, this is Palace 2. Much shorter, but it has a big RNG element. And that's this thing right here. There's a door that spawns randomly. It has some fixed locations. Let's see if it gets into, like it spawns at the 96-second mark. Are we going to get lucky? Nope, we didn't. So now we gotta find a door. There it is. Okay, I can still get there, because the stage loops vertically. It's supposed to loop vertically. Where's my door? There, oh. This ain't look. That's like the only location I'm not sure how to get to, because I don't think I've ever seen it spawn there. That's weird. There it is. We got it. Now we're probably going to take a death up here. Get a little motion sickness. This part's a little weird, but I'm pretty sure we don't have enough health to get through this. got it. Okay, we're just going to take a death here because we don't have enough health to beat the boss. This is Deception. This boss has a really strange mechanic. Hopefully we don't see it. Good. If you do nothing, he will just keep teleporting you into another room with more spikes that take away the floor. Yeah. Okay, so the palace is complete. So next we're going to what they call, the game calls it Death Field. I have another name for it. I like to call it Lag Field. And this is probably the second hardest level in the game. At least for me it is. These next pair of stages is brutal. But you'll see why we call it Lag Field. Ugh. You can do it. Okay, we despawned all the Yoshis. That went a lot better than what I thought it would. Yes, Necro. Ah, you weren't supposed to fly away. That's okay. We got the Centaur. He's got a little upgrade since Actraiser 1. Here's the Phoenix attack that you don't get to see much. Whee! Oh, this game I spent several weeks on trying to learn it decent. But this is one of those games, if you don't play for a while, you lose it fast. And there's still a lot of stuff I haven't learned, but I did learn how to beat the game under an hour, so I was happy with that. Here comes the boss. Let's see if we get trolled. Yep, we got trolled. So we get to see this stage again. You get to see the Phoenix again. Oh, I misexecuted it, but that's fine. At least it's only the third part. Man, that Yoshi really wanted to play. Keep that up, Yoshi. I'll knock you off. I'll drop you off a ledge later. It's very punishing. Huh? Okay, we got it. Yeah, Death Field's pretty brutal. Just a little over halfway point. Now we're going to check out Almethea, which is my least favorite. Not the hardest, my least favorite stage. Yeah, it's one of my favorite marathons every year. I try to sign up for at least 1 or 2 runs just because, you know, RGL is a good community. And I definitely like participating in their events when possible. My work schedule makes it hard to do a lot of things, but I will always make out time for RGL. Oh, rock. Rock, stop. We made it. Oh, no. Nope. Okay. Saved it. Okay, we got past that. Now this is probably the dumbest part of the game. Well, second dumbest. It's an auto-scroller vertical, but you control the left to right movement, but you have to wait for it to go so far before you can finish it. So that's why we're just going to chill here and wait. And hopefully we don't get trolled by uh-oh. Okay, I took that extremely slow, but we made it. At least the boss is a pushover. Some type of gigas, but it's dead. Okay, we got one area to liberate, and then we're off to the final 2 levels. So we have 4 levels left. Oh, we haven't had a water-based stage yet, right? Let's put a water level in the game, just because we can. Oh yeah, more enemy spam. worked out pretty good. Yeah, watch out for these baby sharks. Uh-oh, get out of there. We made it. I mean, it's still better than right shark. I mean, left shark we know is the best shark. Toad knows that. Okay, that could have been really bad, but we got through Taurus Isle pretty well, actually. Now we're going on to Altheria, our last town that we're liberating. And then's the hardest part of the game. It's just a little head back there, don't pay attention to it. We don't need head. Context, Harold, context. Okay, we got past the first section. Oh, supposed to wait. Nope. That's okay, there's some health down here we can be able to get. Who's ready for more enemy spam? I know I am. Okay, we made it. I'm gonna take a death here by the head just to make sure we don't die at the boss. This head hits hard, so we're just gonna smack this head around a bit. Now we get to beat the head. Okay, we beat the head. Yeah, there's like nothing to gain in this. You start with what you have. Okay, so we got through the main stages pretty well. Boo! Actraiser is going to raise some axe. Boo! Okay, now we have to go to Humbleton first to raise the Tower of Souls. And there's the Tower of Souls. Tower of Babel, whatever you want to call it. So yep, this is a hard stage. No checkpoint until you get to the first boss rush. This first area, we're going to try to kill these two enemies that look like Shmoos from Symphony of the Night for a magic drop. Nope, we got a health drop. I wanted a magic drop, but that's fine. Here we go. Probably not going to talk a lot during this section. Oh, whoa, had to bail. Nope. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't even know this pattern now. Okay, not a bad climb. That could have went a lot better, but we still made it through, you know, without any major problems. Oh, fun fact about that Chrissy Grim thing, when I played Soten for the first time a couple years ago, I got the drop and didn't even know I got it because I had no idea that was a rare item. So I didn't use it for like over an hour and a half after I got it. My setup was wrong. Oh, quit going away, Mr. Plant. Yeah, somebody in chat accidentally spoiled it. They're like, oh my god, he got a Chrissy drop. I was like, what's that? Oh yeah, another danger noodle. He still has a hitbox on his tail. If you go too fast, you'll get wrecked right there. So that's our last danger noodle. Oh, it's bird. I was thinking centaur, I forgot about bird. Oh crap. Uh-oh. Okay, now it's horsey. I disagree with that, horsey. I disagree. Wow. Okay, horsey dead. Okay, one death will send us back to the start of Tower of Souls. We don't want that. We should be okay. We could take one hit. Oh yeah, we have another gargoyle fight. We can survive one hit. Hopefully he doesn't boop us on the snoot. Good. No snoot boop. Now we're up to a boss called Pride. Has a bunch of random attacks. The worst one you want to see speedrun wise is the stopwatch, because it legit just stops you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got it. Okay, not too bad. Now, if you were playing easy mode, this is where the game ends. But we're not playing easy mode. We're playing hard mode. I mean, normal mode, which is still hard. So we get to play Death Time. You get all your lives back every time you go into a stage, so we got all 3 lives again. Now Death Time, as you imagine, is another boss rush. But this time we face all the major bosses and not the minor ones. I think there's one boss we don't fight. The first one that we saw in Industin. Okay, this is the only screen in the game you cannot jump until the end, so we actually have to walk. Now all that magic that we have, say bye-bye to it. Because instead of having all that magic, you get stuck with something that deals 1 HP. Now we can jump. We can buffer it, so we're going to buffer it. There we go. So we have to fight Mr. Snail again. I did not mean to do that, but we got away with it. Okay, Sloth is dead. Let's see if we can hit this. Nope. Now, in order to deal damage to this boss, we have to kill all the small heads, because we missed the initial bop on the head. But you definitely want to get the head as quick as you know, when you first enter the screen. That's why you can just take down the health without the heads ever spawning. Because too much head's a bad thing. We only need a very, we don't want to see all this head on the screen. Just, like one head's fine. Okay, head's dead. Okay, Gluttony's down. Now, this is the dumbest boss fights you will ever see. Now, I say boss fights because there's actually 2 fights on this screen. We get the easy Gigas boss, but there's also a 1 up here. We're definitely going to be getting it. Okay, now remember that dragon that we fought? Yeah, we get to fight him in this environment. And he can blow us off screen. Wow, we actually got him in one cycle? We're just going to chill here for a second. Nope, that's not where I want you. There you are. Huh? Okay, that was really weird. I've never seen that happen. No. It's not where you're supposed to spawn. There you are. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay. Now we get to fight Pride again. Okay, nice. Well, so we gotta fight Tanzera. Now, you don't want to walk too far to the right because the boss is on the screen even though you can't see him, so you definitely want to hold back a bit. And if you notice, your HP gauge is not visible and neither is the boss's. Gotta be careful. Well, premature fire there, buddy. Yeah, we're getting close to time. Okay, got too greedy. I can't take another hit. Might be one extra cycle. That is time. We got him. Yep, that is Actraiser 2. I definitely recommend trying this game out. It's it's fun. It's hard, but it's fun. But that's why I gave myself the generous hour estimate. So at least we beat the estimate. I'm happy with that. First time I've done this in a marathon, this game, so it's always nervous doing your first time game in a marathon. But yeah, so enjoy the rest of the quintet block, because if I'm not mistaken, I think we have a little Blazing of Souls coming up after this. Some Soul Blazer. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, a little soul blazing. Can't go wrong with some soul blazing. But yeah, it's a good way to open up the marathon. I'll be back Tuesday this week on here for my Zelda 1 run. I will be doing that as tradition, I guess. But so yeah, we'll knock that out on Tuesday. But yeah, lots of great runs coming up in the meantime. Like I said, I'm sure we got some TurboGrafx 16 in here, PS1, PS2. I think there might be a Dreamcast game or two. I don't really know off the top of my head the entire schedule because I have not memorized it. But like I said, great marathon, a lot to tune into. So I'm going to turn it back over to RGL, and I'm going to eat some lunch and get ready for work. So you all have yourself a great day. I'll see you next time.